and welcome to Bob TV. This is the show where we answer all your questions and we give you some useful, relevant takeaway answers. So in today's episode, we got a question from Mel, and Mel said, I know you always say to do things correctly. Yes, we do. But all my competitors are not bothering to register their kitchens or get insurance. Getting those things is not cheap or easy. Why should I bother if nobody else is? Can't I just carry on like it is now? I don't know anyone else who's been caught before, and I don't see what the big deal is. I bet that many of you watching this question have wondered the same thing. If everyone around me is dodgy, why do I have to do it the correct way?
Because if they catch one of us, they'll catch all of us, and they surely can't punish all of us.
Yeah.
Well, I personally would not like to take that risk, really, because, you know, if I were to do a business legitimately and, you know, start advertising and, you know, for me, when I started the business, I always looked into the future, and the future is, you know, I want the business to continue being run successfully. And if you're thinking such a short-term, you know, way, saying like, well, if no one's doing it, I'm not going to do it. That's not a long-term solution.
The fact is, in any industry, there's always going to be people who do things the dodgy way and seem to succeed, but do they succeed in the long run?
Exactly.
Generally not.
Exactly. And do you always want to go to bed thinking somebody's going to dob me in tomorrow, or is tomorrow going to be my last day of business? You don't want that hanging over your shoulders when it's something you can fix.
And it can be, speaking from direct experience, it can be really hard to be the person who stands up and says, this is not right, I'm going to do things properly, even though everyone around me is doing things dodgy. It can be really hard to be that person who's sticking to the rules, I guess we would say, and actually doing things the proper way. But in the long run, it always pays off. And Sharon and I spend all our time teaching people in our live classes and through our various blogs that what we're teaching you is to be in a long-term, sustainable business. In this for the long game, not in this for the short game. You're not in this to make 20 cakes and then disappear into the mist. You're in this for the long term. And frankly, is a dodgy way of doing business the way to get there long term?
Yeah,
No, start as you mean to go on.
Yeah.
And I recently read a meme somewhere, probably on Facebook, which was all about exercise. And it said, what should you do today that your future self will thank you for? And I think that probably applies to this. If in 6 months' time all your colleagues are getting caught and you're the one who's insured,
guess what? Yeah.
you're going to be grateful. And Sharon made an interesting point when we spoke about this earlier, which was that that's a marketing tool.
Exactly. And if you're the only one registered in your hometown or city or whatever it is, that would be what I would be shouting at the top of at the top of everything, is that we're registered, we're registered. You want to put that thought into the customer's head that it is actually a problem not to be registered. So they start asking the questions, and then they'll start calling around, and when they get quotes, they'll ask the question, are you registered? You know, and you want them to start pushing and asking back, you know, and that is going to be your biggest selling point. So use that. You know?
Absolutely use that. Just because everybody else is doing the wrong thing, awesome. You do the right thing and sell the hell out of doing the right thing.
Exactly.
And, you know, you can be the change that the world needs, as they say, so make it happen.
Yeah.
Don't do things dodgy.
Don't.
It's not worth it.
Yeah.
Short-term pain for long-term gain is what we're telling you, really.
Yeah.
Have a great week and go register your kitchen. Assuming that you're allowed to in your county or wherever you are.
Yeah.
Have a wonderful week.
We'll see you in the next episode.
See ya.
Bye.